Okay guys, Saturday afternoon, beautiful day in Pennsylvania today. We were stuck in this high humidity, high heat, but today it's about 70 and real low humidity and it's breezy. It's just a real nice day. So anyway, I got my hay preservative system hooked up, wired, and ready to go. I got the nozzles and I even have some water in to test the to see if it works. Well, I did test it earlier, but this is what we got. This is the AgraTronix bale chamber sensor, moisture sensor. And let's see if it'll fire up. Oh, we need the key on. Key on. And it's just, okay. So I have a bale in the chamber now that's 12.2. You see it changing every 3 seconds. It's going to update as you're baling. That number's jumping around all over the place. So I've got that in the chamber that I can keep an eye on while I'm baling. And then if I start to see it's getting wet, there's my cheap $130 spot sprayer with the nozzles on the baler right on the pickup head. So if I see it's starting to get a little wet, now I just put the switch in with my electric thrower control. Since I'm looking this way, the header's on this side, the pickup header, I'm adjusting my thrower, so I just ran the wire in the switch box to get power, because there's power already here for the thrower control. So I just tap the wire over to this switch. So if I'm going along and the hay gets above 16-18%, now you can hear it pumping there. See it? And I made sure I got a toggle switch that had a light on it, because that way you kind of pay attention a little more if it's on. That way you don't leave it on if you're baling and don't pay attention. So there it is. I can throw the switch right from there while I'm baling. And I'll shut this off. Okay, shut the key off. Get out of the cab here. So these are the nozzles. I'm not sure if I'm going to stick with these nozzles. These are 80 degree, and I have them like 20-inch centers because that's where they are on the sprayer, but I don't think it's quite high enough. It's not quite up that it can cover everything, and there's like a little space in between here that it seems to miss. But it does get it out to about there. And on this side it gets it out to about there. So I might check into some nozzles that maybe like are 140 degree or something to give it a little bit more of a wider spray pattern. I did change this around. Last video a while ago I had showed you I had a banjo type disconnect, because I'd like to take this off if I want to take the tank off. I changed it to a shut off, and then I can unthread it and still take it off. I wanted a shut off on here just to be able to shut it off from the tank. These aren't no drip nozzles, so they're going to be running and running. I don't know how much is going to tap out of the tank, so I did put a shut off on. It is off, so that's why you didn't see anything spraying. There comes some, and it's just water in there just to test it. So we'll do a little test here for everybody and throw the switch. And it might be out of water. I was testing it earlier, but there you go. And yeah, we're out of water. That's all it is. It does have a wider spray pattern than that. See, and they're just gonna run and run and run till I turn the shut off. So there. So yeah, and this model, this is why I got I didn't need a 30 gallon, but I got the 30 gallon because it had a pressure gauge on it and a way to regulate it. There's a regulator. So I have it choked down. Before at full blast, I could get it up to 40 or 50. So I don't need that much coming out. I think I have it about 10 or even less. So the wiring, I just found a hole here that was already there. I ran it through here, around, through the tongue. I love putting the wires through the tongue. That way you don't have any issues with getting caught on anything, hopefully. I put a new rope on here. The old rope was getting pretty rough. Now there's a lot of electrical going on here, and I'm gonna get some wire loom, but this was the connection I had put in for the moisture sensor that they didn't have, and then this is just a trailer plug. So now I got three plugs back here, but we'll work on something to make that look a little nicer, a little bit more functional. So yeah, all the wires I ran for this setup are through the tongue. So if you're baling along the edge of the field, or if you've got some hay that's a little bit wet, you can put the hay preserve on and should be good to go. So Thanks for watching, guys. This is probably going to be the maybe if I cut some more hay and it's a little wet, I can show you it in action. But that's where we're at with this, and thanks for watching all the past videos.